EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
On the visiting sideline, Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets. These guys coming off back-to-back losses. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. These guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. Will Lutz looks about ready to go. Ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you in the booth. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Deputy! Deputy!
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, here comes Hall. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
They give on second to Hall. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
3rd and long, they're gonna throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. Here's Riley Dixon on now for the punt on 4th down. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
And he's brought down after a short gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 41.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down, just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. and that really did help force the incompletion.
On second down, here's Dobbins. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Escapes the pocket. He's got Sutton complete. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On first down, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. They'll throw again. Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Azarie Thomas. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10.
Ready! Bronco 80! Back up!
They've got a man in motion. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4. 7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. He's going to throw this one. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Broncos corral it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. On first and 10, here's Nix. We're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this third down, Broncos. This is out at least a few yards behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Oh, my son!
On third down, here's Nix. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're staring at 4th and long. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. This finds Moreau. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Alert! Alert!
Keeps it on the option here. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Come on.
Hall running between the tackles. And they find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Broncos going nickel here, 3rd down.
Ready!
Back to throw now. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Able to get it to Moreau. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Drain. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now.
Okay,
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. Going deep here for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pull ahead 6-3 in the first. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, and when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, and as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. What a great play.
This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets take a 4-point lead.
Broncos 3.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Oh, my son!
Knicks now on 1st and 10. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They start with 2nd and 6. Throwing here, Nix. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it and you get to watch him take off. You know, if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
So 1st down from the 41.
On my set. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Hold the ready.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
They'll go play action. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready. Stretch the Eagles.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Here's Hall running the zone read. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a gain of 15 there. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
13-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They go right back to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Taken down at the 10-yard line.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Recovered by the Broncos.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season, heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play no one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. It's that type of effort that coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds Mims. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
When you call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
At the 35-yard line.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He's got it, complete to Bryant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now we have a member of the Jets hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to take a look at him. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
That's another Broncos first down. First and
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Nix with it on first. Finds him on the slant. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Nix now to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Working inside the red zone. Dumps it off to his running back. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos push their lead to 3.
Broncos 10, Jets 7. Will Lutz.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get it. Top.
They start the drive with Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
It's a pickup of 3.
2nd down pass play coming.
7 at the 26.
Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10.
Broncos!
Pass play now. I'll set up the screen here for Hall. He'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down.
Come on.
A gain of 26 yards.
Kick the running back in motion.
First down, New York.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Lost control of another one. And the Broncos corral it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Denver ready for another offensive possession. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. That's dropped off for Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's taken down at the 30. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, it's Nix. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. This from 40 on the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good, and that'll double their lead to 6.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Into traffic, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Go! Hawk 70.
Back to throw it. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We're officially on to the second half of the season, Week 10. The playoff race starting to faintly take shape. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. It begins in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Texans. And this is Tank Dell. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Texans come away with a 4-point victory. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And this is Chuba Hubbard. He's going to bull his way in from a couple yards away. The Panthers move back to within a game of 500 at 4-5 with this win. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And here it's Tua hooking up with his main man, Jalen Waddle. A 12-yard touchdown pass. The Dolphins get their 3rd win as they come away with the victory. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on. The risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. This is Ingram working the left side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
And the Broncos, 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that 1st down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and that's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
10 more yards.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that, actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Yeah, it's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots, but some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st and 10 from the 32. Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
He was taken down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain, and sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. Driving across the 15-yard line. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown, and you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him. Had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Aaron Glenn sending his Jets out for another drive. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now bring the tight end in motion. Second down, looking for options. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, New York.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Hall. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing off the play fake. Now he takes it. Rolling into enemy territory. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Ready, go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
This time it's a passing play. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. They give to Hall now on the option. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, shot. Ready.
Working now from the gun. Loses it again. Oh, the Broncos get to this one. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
The Broncos running their offense out once again. And I'm having a little deja vu here, partner. We have seen this before. The offense headed out with a lead in this second half, thanks in large part to the turnovers generated by their defense.
Season after season, go ahead and look at the end of the year. The teams with the best turnover margin are typically the best teams in the league, and this team's making them pay yet again.
Now once complete, it's Bryant outright. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running left, it's Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
8 yards on the pickup brings up second and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Dive play straight ahead. And they're not going to give him an inch on this second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
No gain on the play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Chased out to his right. He's making a bid for it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Broncos, first down.
Nix from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
10 more yards.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Jets' 20.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. The Broncos have the football, Brock, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this second and inches. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a 3-score game in the fourth. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Extra point try now from Lutz. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Aaron Glenn sending his Jets out for another drive. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A pickup of 17. And it's good for a New York first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And that throw just too high for him. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver, so it'll be second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Another throw here on second down. He dodged the tackle. Hits him on the in route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Still sticking with the passing game. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there, and it sets up second down.
Let's go. Hawk 7. Let's go.
Throwing it again here. Throw over the middle, cut by Brown. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Go.
Working inside the red zone. Looking for somewhere to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. And he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Sticking to the air here. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
First and goal, New York.
They'll run here. It's Hall. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Now a pause. Looks like somebody was banged up on that play, and that's Garrett Wilson being examined out there, hopefully for nothing serious. Second and goal coming up from the 7. They'll throw it. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
70.
Shotgun now on third down. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets drop the lead back to 13.
Jets 14.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Harvey now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He's got it over the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Nix now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's dropped off for Dobbins. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. What a game he has had. Really showed the versatility he's got from the running back position and the wrinkles that he can add to this offense.
Yeah, Kate, you hear it all the time. If a quarterback's best friend's a reliable tight end, well, right next to that reliable tight end is a more dependable pass-catching running back.
That one finds his man, Ingram. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
The Broncos had their eye on that play clock, and before it expires, they call a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Nix. Headed out right. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, it turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos push the lead to 20.
Broncos 34, Jets 14.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The Jets offense now set to take over. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Wow, it's free again! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. But he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 20.
Okay, right. Down. Hut.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd and long for him here. Ooh, found a soft spot, crosses the 25. And finally taken down up at the 31-yard line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Jets trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this one's recovered by the Broncos. Well, whether they recover that one or not, either way, they were turning the ball over there. But no doubt, probably stings a little bit extra fumbling it away instead of just being stopped short.
It sure does, because look at the defense. Look at what you just gave them momentum-wise. Not just the ball, but the spirit of those guys knowing, yeah, they not only stuffed you, but they could rip that ball away from you. Two.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And this hasn't been a common sign out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos keep adding to that 4th quarter lead.
Touchdown, Broncos.
So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again.
41, Jets 14.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jets out to begin another drive. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Here's a throw. He takes it himself. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
He was brought down by Brandon.
So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building, it's a win at home for the Broncos. So to the victor, go the spoils, Brock, as they celebrate the win. That's a positive feeling that you know is going to carry through the week ahead.
And it makes everybody in the building feel better. It does, from the secretary to the coach to the owner. And it makes all the practices, the film rooms, the workouts a lot easier over the next couple days. Nobody wants to slog through those coming off a loss. But coming off a win, they'll have a boost and really attack the week as they get prepared for their next opponent.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.